Hi everyone, I'm Summer, and this is another video forecast update. Now, the most important thing that is going on right now is the tropical storm Bertha that is currently impacting our region as we speak. So I'll be looking at that and then also looking ahead at the next week or two. But just looking at the cone that the National Hurricane Center has put out, this is the probable paths for the center of the storm. So currently the center of the storm is sitting near the coast of Mississippi and Louisiana, the main convective region being a little bit more south of it, but there will still be plenty of rain that will impact the region. It is moving westward at a pretty slow rate, so as we move westward by early tomorrow morning, the center of the storm is predicted to be along the coast of Louisiana, where the greatest risk of flash flooding will be. And then by tomorrow evening, it'll be mainly near Galveston in Texas. And then by Friday morning, it will be more inland and completely like weakening and dissipating by Friday and Friday evening. So that is kind of what the track is looking like. And then looking ahead at the flash flood risk, for today, it is definitely near along the coast in our region, a lot in Louisiana as well. So this is what it looks like for today, marginal risk, and then kind of tomorrow, looking ahead at tomorrow, it is mainly in Louisiana. And looking ahead at Friday and Saturday morning, the risk kind of is not there at all as that storm moves out the region. So for the next couple days or so, that risk for flooding is possible, some localized area of flash flooding. So make sure you pay attention to that if you're in those regions. And then another important thing to look at is storm surge. This is the peak storm surge that can be experienced. So most of the coast is set to experience at least 1 to 3 feet of storm surge, which is honestly still a lot. But in these yellow regions along the coast of Mississippi and Louisiana, up to 2 to 4 feet is possible. And this is kind of where the center is currently. So if you're in these regions, make sure to plan accordingly, and please do take this seriously, as flooding really is a serious hazard. Um, the heat is still here though, despite this tropical storm, and depending on where you are and where the rain is, a lot of the heat is still here, especially inland. So currently temperatures range from as low as 81 out in Biloxi up to around 93 out in Baton Rouge. So this is what it looks like, and then the heat index values as low as 88 out in Mobile, all up to around 103 out in Baton Rouge and in Jackson as well. So it is still hot despite this tropical storm. Again, depending on where you are and where the rain will be seen, it'll feel different for everyone. And then just looking at the highs for today, ranging from in the 80s to the upper 90s. Um, Again, kind of depending on where the rain is. And then looking ahead at tomorrow, highs will be in the lower 80s to the lower 90s, and then some scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible in the region as that storm propagates westward and out of our region, Louisiana having that greatest risk for flash flooding. And then looking ahead at Friday, there's a little to no chance for any rain as that tropical storm moves out and then ridging kind of builds over us, keeping our temperatures hot, ranging from the upper 80s to the upper 90s, and then lows in the mid 70s. So low snow rain chance and hot conditions for Friday. Going into the weekend and into next week, same thing. Hot conditions. See by early next week, highs are in the 100s. Maybe there are a possibility of a chance to see some showers and thunderstorms into the weekend, especially for eastern portions of the region, as kind of in between troughing to the east and then ridging to the west. So that is possible, but the heat is very much here to stay. Maybe a bit of relief in the forecast in the next couple weeks. So we will see how that plays out, and that will continue to be monitored. But please, 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 for the next few days, pay attention to this storm. See if any flooding will impact you in your region, and it is important to keep safe out there. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped, and have a good rest of your day.